Because I've always said that, Puff is not gonna go to jail and all that stuff. I've been holding a lot of stuff in and making it, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better for him as much as I can. But I got a badass daughter. Diddy's my daughter. That's Journey. That's Journey Brown. And I'm not gonna hold this anymore. I'm gonna stop bullshitting. I'm gonna stop playing. I have a daughter by the name of Journey Brown. Okay, and that's P. Diddy. And I told y'all he wasn't gonna go to jail. It's my daughter. And I'm okay with, the discipline from God. I'm okay with, my kids getting disciplined for certain things that's going on in the world and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he's still not gonna see bars because he's a she. And I respect the fact that a lot of people, don't understand what God does when you do get in trouble. Unfortunately, he's one of the people that did, and then that's why he's a she. And Journey's gonna be fine. That's my daughter, and that's what I was trying to say without saying it. All the other interviews.
So now that your daughter Journey P. Diddy is in deep trouble now, man. How's that affecting you guys' friendship?
It's not affecting anything. I just think that it was a fair game. It was awesome to be able to see that, the heights of some people can definitely reach great heights. But, when you do certain things on the inside, there's people that actually work for God. You got to be careful, and that's what it turns into. When you go from being a mogul to a child, that means you did talk to God. But if you can get somebody to make the wrong decision and you end up being them, hey, why not?
Did you see the video of him and Cassie?
Yes, we all saw it.
What was your thoughts?
I thought he was beating up on Danielle. I thought he was beating up on the girl I was supposed to be married to. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Is that Janet Jackson on the floor with a cover on her head? And it's just like, are you beating up Janet Jackson? It's a kind of rule and ritual thing that goes on in my mind when I see certain things like that. You're watching the man beat up on Janet Jackson and nobody knows it's Janet Jackson. These facelifts mean nothing when you know the soul of the individual themselves.
Well, they're saying that this was Cassie's plan all along. She sues him, takes his money, signs an NDA, and agrees not to talk about it. But I'm sure she knew that the NDA wouldn't be good if the feds got involved.
Well, the thing is, you can't blame her. It's other people now. You have the assistant. You also have a couple of people that, have worked for him that are stepping up. And these are allegations that are things that are not, allegations are things that are not fabricated all the way. Sometimes you have to just look at the facts, and we're looking at facts pure.
Good day, this OB Media. Orlando Brown goes crazy, and he said that Diddy is his daughter. Man, this is just crazy. This ninja always be talking in codes, but he know what was going on in this industry for a long time, and we had to hold Diddy accountable. He was really out of control, and what he did to Cassie, that was some real sucker shit. He was really wildin', because no way you're gonna do Cassie like that. You was beating the shit out of that poor little girl, man, and Cassie wasn't a gangster chick. That's why Diddy got to do that stuff. Diddy was just out of control and power trippy and think that he can just do anything. But it is what it is, man. You need to watch a full video. This shit is interesting. Let's get it.
Cold, hard facts here. My daughter did some up shit, but at the same time, the only reason why she's not going to be in jail is because she's my daughter, bro. That's all.
You're gonna pull some strings.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So you think a lot of people are turning on Diddy, people that are close to him?
Yeah, man, they're gonna turn. You know, they're gonna turn. They want that money. You know what I mean? They want to try to use things. And this Diddy is Journey Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave my daughter alone. Everything that you guys have. Whatever you guys want, you're not gonna get. And it's not gonna be an embarrassing situation for my daughter.
What do you think it's gonna be like if Cassie has to get on the stand and tell all?
They're looking for a movie out of this, right? They're looking for a movie. They want to tear Diddy down in any kind of way possible. I don't think it's possible. I think that anything that they're gonna be able. I mean, even in the Notorious movie, you'll see that there's not a real way to tear him down or pin anything on him. There is a lot of hate, I feel. You know, nobody's been the mogul. Nobody's been Diddy. Nobody's been in that position. Nobody's been in that seat. So, to control things of that nature and to be able to conversate with people that are condemned sharks of the industry and of this world, to be turned into a this and a that and a this by means of verbal consumption, it's just ridiculous at this point. They'll never be in that seat. They'll never be able to make that kind of money, do those kind of deals. And I see that a lot of people are just really, really jealous. And it's my job to protect my daughter.
Are you mad that people are trying to tear Diddy down?
I'm not mad. I'm more like upset because a lot of people knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting down, when you get down, you gonna either get down or you gonna lay down. And a lot of people got down. They seen the manipulation, they seen the deception, they seen everything, and they was like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm gonna just get down, and I'm not gonna try to figure this all out. I'm gonna just get down. And it's more souls that got down than laid down.
Well, they say they might try to come for his money. They're trying to involve his money in the case. What do you think's gonna happen? What's that?
They're not going to be able to dock anything or even put a number on anything because they don't even know his dollar amount. They don't know his figure. There's a thing called offshore accounts, and they can keep playing. But it's not about videos, it's about money, and a lot of people that just don't have it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people that just don't have money, baby. I'm sorry.
So you think Diddy got his money situation covered one way or the other, man? That even if they try to take everything, he got offshore accounts. He got it backed up in some way.
Well, there's not a way for me to protect somebody that's abusing women on camera. It's not a way for me to protect somebody that's doing offshore account business and things of that nature. All I'm telling you is that these are the facts. The facts are he does have a couple of investments that would prove him right, regardless of whatever law or whatever body had to walk into the courtroom. Was it even him? Or are we just trying to wrap this up?
You're saying
are we just trying to wrap this up or what? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
So somebody else is actually gonna do Diddy's time for him.
It looks like Tasha K. I'm just saying. Oh gosh. Hey, I don't know.
So here's where things get interesting, man. This has kind of been one of the topics that's been associated with Diddy and all of his allegations that have been coming out. And, a lot of people are saying that a lot of celebrities are really stressing right now. They're really scared about what's going to come to the light.
The only thing that can come to the light is what they did in the dark.
Okay. Do you think that, a lot of people are stressing out right now? Do you agree with what people are saying? That a lot of people are...
What did they do in the dark, Cam? What did they do on that 50-foot bed, Cam? What did they do under them other drones, Cam? What was they doing, Cam? I don't know. Hey, it ain't got nothing to do. What it was done in the Cam? Can you finish this? Cause you should be a smart. What's done in the dark shall
come to the light.
Oh, you read your Bible. Smart man. It has nothing to do with what you think it is. What my God says it will be, it shall be. What my God says it will be, shall be. They can't be mad at what they did. That's like Forrest Gump getting mad at him going back to grab Bubba. Like, bro, you knew it was bombs falling. You know it's going down back there. But I gotta find Bubba. Some people gotta find Bubba. And when they find Bubba, Bubba dead already and shit. Bubba dead. You can't pick up the Bubba and run 20 miles this way. Bubba gone. Goddamn, might as well drop his ass because them bombs is coming. And they don't want them bombs to come. But that day the bombs come, will you be ready? See, I've never had a day to where bombs hit me until actually when I had a problem. My problem was I love to jack off. So I was watching Pornhub. I was jerking my off, doing shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, watching things, screwing my own hand, screwing my own hand, Cam. And that's when the bombs hit me. I got burn marks on my I wasn't able to, my shit looked at like the guy from a Family Guy, it was bad. I had a swollen arm and then in my hand, I'm like, I gotta stop jacking off. That was the bomb. The bomb was stop touching myself. Do you want to touch yourself all the time? You want to just keep touching on yourself? Well, a lot of people just love to touch themselves. They love to masturbate. They love to do, they love to steal. They love to kill. They love to put themselves in weird ass positions to where they know that they shouldn't be putting themselves in. And that is where the bomb comes. You cannot be mad at what's happening when you already did what we can see. As the Illuminati, that means you and I, everyone else that cooks your food, that makes sure we take out your trash, that cleans your toilet when you don't want to, upper class, lower class, as above, so below. These are the people that you keep disrespecting. And then you think that since we watching from a low ass pedestal, right? Okay, yeah, you think you're not gonna end up with bombs on you? No, we're the eyes of God. We are the eyes of God.
I hear you. When the feds come, you either tell or you're screwed. Do you think Diddy will snitch and give everybody up to avoid a life sentence?
He ain't gonna say nothing about nobody. That's the thing, bro. Why would he say something? Ain't nobody gonna say, bro. My baby mama right now, my wife, my ex-wife right now, because I got on really street stars. You know what I'm saying? I literally was sitting in my room contemplating with God about if I'm going to be able to be on stage on the 22nd. I was chilling with my wife still, because I got to get a divorce. It's more like, bro, bruises popped up on my daughter, right? Bruises popped up on my daughter. And so I check her, right? I check her. Next thing you know, I got police at the crib. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? How it happens is like, you know, like, yo, it's bruises on my daughter. Like, you tripping? Ooh, yeah, you tripping. I grabbed my son. Because she said, oh, no, I didn't do it. You did it. Grab my son. I said, all right, grab my son. I go take him swimming. He got to pee. I run back upstairs. The door is locked. Door is locked. Police is approaching across, you know, around the building. No. So they're approaching around the building. And I'm throwing a rock to the window, trying to get in. What's going on? What's going on? And they're like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, yo, hey. My son's like, yo, but mommy locked the door. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh, well, did you do anything? No, nothing was done. Nothing. No. Did you guys argue? No. Didn't say anything. Okay. So then the conclusion was, you can stay. No crime was committed. Okay. So she sits there and she waits about a week. Maybe 2 days after that altercation, she probably went to the police, right? So I'm sitting there eating. About 2 weeks later, I'm eating. Police pop up knocking at the door. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? I am hit with a order of protection. I am hit with, I can't post my kids. I am hit with, I can't say anything about what's going on in my personal life pertaining to my family, or you go to jail. You know, and that is the game that is being played as far as what I mean by if I was going to perform or if I'm going to perform. I only can say that I'm a man pushing. You know what I'm saying? When the police pulled up the first time and there was no crime committed, why didn't you say that I was the one that put bruises on my daughter? Why would you wait and then pull this? It's a lot of people that hate Cam. It's a lot going on. Like, you know, so I'm going to show up to this show because I know that I'm not the person to cheat the public, cheat the people that I didn't do. If I did, I would have to tuck my tail. Yo, if Diddy did, he would have had to tuck his tail. He was just in Harlem with his family. He was just taking pictures in Harlem with his family, yo. Some people will hang things over your head. And it may not necessarily be you, but they'll push you to death with some bullshit. Yo, you bet not get on stage. Yo, you bet not do this. Yo, you bet not do that. What is he not doing to where now everything is ruined, supposedly? What is he not doing? Did he not kill me? I don't know. But the same way I got hanging over my head, I know he had hanging over his head. You know what I'm saying? And I got to protect my daughter at all costs. It's my bestie. Period. It's my bestie. You know what I'm saying? I can't see no bars for Sean Combs as Journey Brown. What are y'all talking about? Do y'all need pills? What the going on?
So you think he was asked to do something that he didn't want to do?
Yo, obviously, so was Jigga. So was Will Smith. Will Smith was first. Everybody that has ever tried to help me, they're taking their crowns. Don't nobody get it? Bow Wow. That king don't deserve none of this. He went to a bar and they tried to act like his car was declining. They think it's funny. They think it's a joke. They think it's a joke. And it's not. It really ain't. When you putting jail time over somebody's head, they don't deserve it.
Man, Orlando Brown is on some wild timing. He's saying that Diddy is his daughter. He's Journey Brown. Man, that is just crazy. Diddy was really on a journey because I don't know. All of those allegations, all of those theories, all of these years, they're saying that Diddy killed Tupac. He got Biggie Smalls killed because he wanted to get his publishing. And Biggie Smalls was planning to leave Bad Boy. So all of these crazy allegations, a lot of people did not expect that Diddy would ever go to jail because he was so powerful. A lot of people did not expect this shit. But you might sleep with a female, you might have a relationship with her, but she can be your nightmare in life. So all of these lawsuits that are coming out, that people are filing that Diddy did this and Diddy did that, man, he did that shit. Anything they say that this ninja does, I believe them. Because he was really out of control. Who the hell would get male escort to bang his chick and masturbate and watch that shit? And then you rub the semen on your nipples? What type of diabolical shit is that? This ninja was really out of control. So all of this shit that is going on, they had to hold him accountable. So a lot of people are saying that he's gonna get more time in jail because lawsuit is going crazy lately. More lawsuits are coming out. So I understand that a lot of people be saying that Orlando Brown be talking in codes, but this shit been going on in the industry for so long, and a lot of people got killed because they want to get them silenced so they don't expose what is really going on in the industry. The industry is full of demonic energy and dark forces, so they're trying to change this narrative. Like it's supposed to be that Puff is that type of guy that do crimes and no one wants to hold him accountable for his action. And every action got a reaction. So they have to do something about this shit. But Puff, man, I don't know what is going to happen to Brother Love, Mr. Love, but he's not getting no love at this point. And when he go against that liquor company, that is where his empire come crashing down. A lot of people were saying you should have never messed with those type of people. So he's saying that Donald Trump is going to give him a pardon. But I don't see that shit possible at this point. I don't think he's going to get away with no crimes. They're going to hold him. They're going to give him the Epstein type of assassination. So a lot of people are saying they're trying to get Diddy killed in jail. I don't think he's gonna escape this shit, but even if he got freed, he have to be careful when he's back on the street because shit might get crazy. So a lot of people are saying that he's not snitching, he's not a rat. I don't know what Sean Combs is gonna do, but he's gonna change and go to a different route. He's gonna be careful when he get out of jail because the industry, a lot of people is not gonna work with him. A lot of people is not gonna do business because all of those heinous crime. He done some of the most heinous crime in history. This ninja was more than a freak. He was ODing this shit. Who the hell would do some crazy stuff like this, man? He was really hooked on drugs and they had to humble him. So he's just getting the humble pie at this season. But it is what it is, man. It's OB Media. Have a blessed day.
The reason Diddy is cooked is because Diddy put Ezra Dantor on his back. And it ain't enough people talking about this for me. But that's because most of y'all don't know who Ezra Dantor is. Ezra Dantor. Let me tell you about it. Dantor is a voodoo spirit. A Loa. Very high ranking. Very vicious. This is who took down the French. This one spirit took down the French with the Haitians against the French. Dantor did all that. And that is who riding Diddy right now. Diddy is over. Even if Diddy got out, I'm trying to tell y'all. That main mindset, his whole spirit, I feel like she got that main spirit. Nobody's talking about it. Even the spiritualists, it ain't enough spiritualists talking about this. Diddy put Ezra Dantor on his back. And this ain't just any spirit. This one of the ones you don't just play with. This one of them ones. Do you hear me? He had to not read nothing. Somebody must have told him, no, this is gonna protect you right here, man. This is gonna protect you. Somebody must have told him that with zero to no knowledge, he went and laid his ass on his stomach and got the most vicious voodoo spirit that protects women and children. By all means, I'm talking about will take your head off your motherfucking neck. One of her forms, she shows up with blood coming out of her mouth, blood coming out of her eyes. She's not a game. I just don't understand that situation. And nobody's talking about it because people don't understand what's happening. Diddy is going down finally, not because of what he's done, but because of what he's done. Yeah.